everybody. Say hi, Haleigh.
Hello.
We are hanging out outside of
Carter's old school.
Carter's old high school. He wanted to meet his friends today for lunch, and
I did yesterday.
Haleigh wanted to say hi to her friends and surprise them. So I told the kids while we're here in Utah, anytime they want to go see a friend, I'll make sure to get them there so they can hang out and get their friend time.
So it's probably a bad idea though. I was like, I'll drive you anywhere you want.
Yeah, I'm regretting it a little. I wanted Carter to get some girl time since he's always surrounded by boys and Haleigh, but you know, teenagers.
What do you mean by girl time?
Hanging out.
We are girls. Does he think we are boys? Cause
you know what I mean.
that's...
So today has been busy. We woke up and Carter and Haleigh and I took Willie, our dog, to the vet, and we confirmed that yes, he is blind in one eye from an accident he had earlier this year. So that's kind of sad. We knew it, but we just wanted it confirmed.
I saw when he got blind. I saw what happened, like how he got injured. I just feel so bad now.
And we had to get all his shots updated since in RV parks there's always tons of pets and animals and dogs. So we wanted to make sure that he's got his shots updated. Plus, if you leave the country, you have to show that he's had all his rabies shots updated. So we got that and a little rabies tag. Plus, I had to ask about leaving the country. So when you take a pet out of a country, there's a whole long process. You have to have the pet's birth certificate, and today I learned you also have to have a health certificate. So that means you go to the vet, they physically inspect the animal, and then they type up a very formal report, and they seal it, and it can't be opened until you're at the border. And each country is different, so we had planned to go to Canada and Mexico on our road trip around America. And so Canada has certain laws, Mexico has certain laws.
That's the target dog, Mom. But it's not RNI, it's a black guy.
Thank you for interrupting.
You're welcome.
So we had planned to go to Canada and Mexico, and on the health certificate they want the exact address you're going to, which we don't know that yet. We hadn't really planned that far ahead. So now I'm wondering, since we won't be in our hometown, we'll be, near that country. I think we're gonna have to just find a vet near that country and get the health certificate. But there's like a 10-day waiting period also. So you really have to plan ahead when it comes to taking pets out of the country. That's a little bit tricky. I never knew that. So I'm trying to track down his birth certificate still, because we never got that when we bought the dog. So that's new information.
And Willie might get his teeth cleaned.
He has a lot of tartar on his teeth, which is causing dog breath. And they said it'll cost $400 to put him out and have all the medication and the post-medication and the cleaning fees.
Can we just have
to have his dental work done? So we're considering that or not.
Can we just have the haircut lady do it? Because doesn't she do that?
So while we're in Utah, we're going to be seeing a lot of doctors. We're seeing a doctor for Carter because it hurts when he eats. We're seeing doctors for the dog, for Doug's brain doctor on Friday at the Parkinson's clinic in Salt Lake City. And now we might have to go back to the dog doctor, but that whole process to clean his teeth takes at least 4 days to start the antibiotics, have the procedure done, and then the post pain stuff. So that might delay our trip. We had only planned to be here maybe a week or two, and unless I get going on the dog thing, I don't want to extend it too far, because then we're going to get close to winter and snow, and right now it's not snowing. See the green grass?
Except for the mountains.
Yeah. And what else have we been up to?
We went to Kangaroo Zoo yesterday.
Kangaroo Zoo is a bouncy house that we went to, and the kids played while I did some homework. I'm trying to get, that's the other thing while we're in Utah. If I can get my homework done, then hopefully I can go to my college, this college right here, and
not get in trouble.
We'll see if I can move forward on my dissertation. So,
and we just went shopping for dresses. And yeah, because I needed dresses.
Haleigh grows so fast that she really has needed a dress, and we ended up with what, 4 dresses?
4 and a shirt.
It's hard to find modest dresses that are long because she's tall, so past the knee would be modest in our opinion, and covering the shoulders is modest in our opinion, and not too low cut, and it's also really soft and comfortable. So
if you guys want modest, soft stuff, then go to my sister's closet. Can we put the link in the description?
Sure.
Link in the description below.
It's a fun place. We like it. I was hoping for more fall colored things for myself because I like fall colors, but they didn't really have that.
Look how nicely she folded that. She like put in the bag.
Very nice. Doug's back at the RV with the 4 little boys. They're doing their homeschooling stuff, and Carter and Haleigh and I are just running errands. Next, we're gonna go to Kneaders and get sourdough bread, yum, and also rolls for dinner. And
are we gonna go to Walmart today?
No.
Because we need makeup.
No, I'm not going to Walmart.
Okay.
And we gotta pick up some medicine for Carter's stomach. And what else? I tried to get cash so we can have some cash on our trip, and also cash for laundry, like quarters, but it wouldn't let me because I tried to get too big of an amount. I gotta go back and try that another day.
You did a lot of money, Mom. Why don't you just do like $25?
Because I wanted to carry around cash.
Oh, I thought you meant by quarters.
I want quarters also.
Take it $25.
Doug's back home doing a list of stuff. He is getting the RV detailed today because we had tons of bird poop on it from being under power lines in Colorado Springs. And he's also getting his new truck detailed because it's full of dog hair, because whoever owned his truck previously must have had a giant sheepdog that like carried a thermos around his neck or something. I don't know, because that truck is covered in dog hair, even in the cup holders and in the little pocket behind the seats. Like, where has this dog not been?
I cannot go in there. I'm allergic to dog
I
hair.
sneeze too.
So I can't go in there. I'm like, Doug's like, Haleigh, you want to go with me? I'm like, no, I'm sorry.
So he is getting a lot of chores done like that, and also maybe we're gonna go tonight and get the electronics for the kids that we have been promising them, like their little iPads for homework and Haleigh's computer for her online school. We'll see if we get to that. I think that's the update of everything. We're in a really pretty RV park. I think I've mentioned it a couple times, but it's so pretty. It's on Utah Lakeview RV Resort. It's just really in a pretty spot, and we have the best spot of the whole park because it's like right on the edge, and you can see the view of the airport and the fields, the sunset. We like it.
I don't like the place very much because, like, if we went to that place in Springville, then we would be much closer instead of driving.
Springville is next to a gas station and a freeway. There is no pretty stuff.
There's Denny's. That's kind of pretty sad. You look into the window, seeing people, non.
I like where we're at. It's nice, and it's by the lake, and we can take walks, and it's just pretty. However, it's really cold at night, so we have been freezing at night. We have a heater, but it's just cold. I don't know. One room gets really, really hot. The other room gets cold, and then the back toy hauler room, we have to put a space heater in because it gets colder. Haven't quite figured out the heating situation. We're warm, or too hot.
I think I'm cold when we first get our pajamas and stuff, but then like I'm in my blanket and stuff, and I'm like about to fall asleep. I'm like, oh wait, now I'm warm. Okay.
Yeah. We had just not wanted to RV in really cold weather, but we kind of are. So as long as we can get out before snow, that'd be good.
Yeah. Hashtag Flory fam.
One more thing I wanted to talk about. I've been thinking how I think for the past month of our RV trip, we've been in culture shock. Do you know what culture shock is?
No.
Whenever you go to a new country or a new lifestyle, sometimes a new place, you kind of go through culture shock. And in the military growing up, this was a very common thing that you just kind of knew would happen. But when you start a new place or a new lifestyle, you go through this shock period. Like, you're just uneasy. It doesn't feel like a routine. You're not quite sure how to navigate around that world, whether it's new money or a new language or a new foods or whatever. So in our situation, we've never really camped, we've never RV'd. So there's been the transition for that. And there's the constant moving is a problem, plus we had a lot of issues coming up, so we've just been in culture shock, and I'm hoping that wears out now because it's been about a month and I feel it's starting to wear off, and I hope it continues to wear off. And look who's back. How was it?
It was good.
You had fun?
I tried to say hi to as many people as I could.